good, guys? It's your boy Josh back with another video, and as you can see from the title, I'm going to be answering a huge question: how to lose belly fat. This is probably the most asked question in fitness from both men and women, and I'm going to put a picture up on the screen right now so you guys can see what I used to look like. As you can see, I was quite overweight, and I'm going to explain to you guys what I done to get rid of my belly fat and transform my body from what it was to what it is now. I just want to address something real quick before we get into this video, guys. If you've watched anyone in the fitness industry on YouTube, it doesn't matter how popular they are, if they've told you that you can directly target your belly for fat loss, they're either lying to you for views or they're trying to promote some sort of product that basically promotes losing weight in certain areas. I just want to tell you guys off the top that it doesn't happen. Unfortunately, we all wish we could. Like, that would be the dream if we could just pick where we wanted to lose weight, but unfortunately you just need to lose weight overall, and eventually it's going to come off from the area you want it to. So the biggest problem that people have is they want to lose weight fast. They want to lose it the fastest way possible. So let's say, for example, someone's eating 2,500 calories a day on average. That's how much they're eating. They'll probably say to themselves, right, that's it, let's go on a diet now. I'm going to cut back 1,000 calories. So now they're eating 1,500 calories a day. They get on the scales, the weight loss looks great, the scale's dropping down a lot. What a lot of people don't realize is they're losing muscle as well as fat. So they think they're losing, what, 6 pounds in a week, but they're actually losing muscle as well as fat, and a lot of it also can be water weight. And the worst thing to do is lose muscle as well as fat, because the thing that gives you that nice toned look once you've lost weight is the muscle. If you don't have any muscle there, your skin's gonna look loose, it's just not gonna look right. So you wanna focus on just losing fat as your weight loss. Don't try and lose weight too fast, otherwise you're gonna be losing muscle as well as water, and that's just not the way to go about it. Not only that, but you can't sustain a lifestyle of eating that amount of food. If you're only on 1,500 calories, how long can you keep up this diet for? As soon as you go back to your regular eating, your body's just gonna put all that weight back on, because it's used to being it's used to that amount of calories. You've cut your calories so low now that, you know, as soon as you go back to eating a normal diet and just eating, you know, a normal amount of food, you put the weight back on. Another thing people do is they add in loads of cardio. So they could go from doing no cardio at all to like 4 or 5 days of cardio in a week. And again, they just want the fastest way to lose weight, so they just give their body everything at one go. Now, the true way to lose belly fat is to lose it gradually and steady. You don't want to be losing any more than 2 pounds per week. If you are, you're most likely losing muscle as well. If you're losing 5-6 pounds per week, you're definitely going to be losing muscle. You want to be losing 2 pounds per week. That way you know that the weight coming off is just fat. Now, the way to do this is by only reducing about 200 calories instead of, you know, reducing it by 1,000, and only introducing around 1 to 2 days of cardio to start off with. So the initial weight loss isn't going to look as good. When you get on the scales, you're obviously going to want to see 6 pounds instead of 2 pounds, but if you are seeing them high numbers, I guarantee you're sacrificing muscle as well. At least you know in yourself, if you lost 2 pounds doing it gradually and slowly, you've lost a solid 2 pounds of fat loss, right? And eventually, as time goes on, if you weigh yourself and then you realize, right, I'm not losing 2 pounds anymore, I'm losing less than £1 a week, that's when you can introduce an extra day of cardio. You can cut your calories back another 200 calories. So the secret is to do it all gradually. That's the true way to get rid of the weight and the belly fat. Now, unfortunately, like I said, you can't just directly target your belly to lose fat. Doing 100 sit-ups a day isn't gonna cut it. There's loads of videos out there like get a 6-pack in 7 days just by doing this workout every day. Unfortunately, that's not how it works, okay? You can't just do 100 sit-ups every day and that's gonna get you to where you wanna be. You're gonna have to just keep losing weight, and eventually it's gonna come off from the belly. Now, the part when people lose faith and usually give up with their weight loss is, let me give an example. You're with 20% body fat. After 12 weeks of dieting, you've gone down to 12%, okay? You've lost weight on your face, you've lost weight on your arms looking really lean, you've even lost weight on your belly, the upper belly, you can see the abs coming through, but you still got some lower belly fat. You have to try and understand that it took you 12 weeks to get from 20% to 12% body fat. So what a lot of people think is, because they've lost that much weight, the last little bit they want to lose on their lower belly fat should just come off straight away, but it's actually the complete opposite. The less body fat you have, the harder it is to lose weight, because your metabolism has slowed down from dieting from so long, and also it's the fact that your body wants to hold on to the fat. It doesn't actually want to lose fat. We just manipulate the body to lose fat, okay? The body it's like in survival mode. It will try and store the fat in case it ever needs it, so it can use it as fuel, okay? So that last little lower belly fat, you might actually need to keep dieting for another 8 to 12 weeks, even though it's less to lose. As opposed to when you were cutting from 20% to 12%, it still may take you the same amount of time just because you're at a lower body fat now and you've been dieting for such a long time. So to sum up, don't look for the fastest way to lose your belly fat. Try and gradually lose weight, and over time it's gonna come off from the belly, okay? There's no way to directly target your belly. There's also no fast results if you wanna keep it off forever, okay? You need to make it a lifestyle, and obviously we'd rather hear that, you know, try this workout out, do this for 7 days and it's gonna work. That's what a lot of companies promote. You see it in fitness magazines, but that's honestly not the way to go about it. Lose it gradually, steady, make it a lifestyle, and make sure you're losing no more than 2 pounds a week, okay? If you're losing more than that, you're sacrificing muscle as well, and it's just a complete wrong way to go about it. Lose it gradually, and that way you know you're losing solid fat, and eventually it's gonna come off the belly. Don't forget that the first place we put it on usually is the belly, and the last place it's gonna come off is the belly as well, okay? So to get rid of that belly fat, just be consistent with it. It's probably gonna come off the top first, and then once you get to that lower belly fat, the stubborn lower belly fat, keep going with it. Eventually it's gonna come off from there as well. It may take a long time, but just be consistent. Consistency is the most important thing. Unfortunately, there's no secret formula, there's no pill you can take. It's a lot of it is hard work, and you know, just being dedicated to it, guys. So I hope this video was helpful. If you did enjoy it, please subscribe if you haven't already. Leave down below in the comments what you guys want to see. Give this video a like, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care.